going to see about CMMI, the capability machine model integration, using the design thinking and deep learning. So here, the CMMI is nothing but it is used to improve the training and appraisal program and level of improvements, how it has been going on. And second point, it is widely used in software engineering for the enhanced performance and quality, product quality. Okay. And the second thing, significance in software engineering. So the structural work frame is for a process improvement. And second one, high level of maturity has been done here. And third one, the enhanced risk management, quality assurance and quantity assurance. And the next one, so through design thinking, how the CMMI is used, we can go along with it. So you know the human-centric approach to the problem solving is very useful for each and every sector, and here we are going to see about CMMI. And first one, empathize, ideate, prototype, and testing, and everything has been done. So the design thinking to creative and innovative solutions, how we are going to add. And here, why integrated design thinking with CMMI? So why we are going along with the design thinking for CMMI? First thing, we need to bridge a gap between the process model and user-centric. Okay. And second thing, adaptability and responsibility. For example, you are coming from the school, right? At the time you have earned more the knowledge. For example, if you are going to take the computer science class, so in that problem, if you are along with 11th and 12th in bio, if you are coming to computer science, you have a large gap, right? Through this gap, we need to complete it, and for that, we are in the boot camp in our college. This is known as a bridging the gap between both the things. Same as that for CMI also, we are doing the bridging the gap between the process model and also user-centric innovation. And the third one, the collaboration among the stakeholders for their improvement. And next one, integrated overview. So through the design thinking, we have phases to enhance CMMI, and this CMMI is user aligned to the user needs and real world example and challenges and forecasting the innovation for it. And next one, empathize. So first of all, we need to go along with the stakeholders' needs and challenges what they are facing. And second thing, we need to get interviews with the users, and we want to gather the survey the developments what we are going to do. And third thing, we need to go along with the process pain what they are facing in day-to-day life. And define. So as per we have discussed, we want to go along with the bridging the gap between the CMMI and design thinking. Using that challenge, we are moving with the CMMI, and this we are formulating the problem statement along with the address, progress and triggers and innovation. And third one, we are implementing the key factors of design thinking to add the values. And phase 3, ideate. Through this idea, we can create and innovate different things to the bridging process gaps. And second one, through this, agile practice will be the automation and feedback loops will be gathered from the customer. And the last one, collaboration is very important. Through this collaboration, we can identify what are the things needed and some tools needed and how we can create and how we can innovate. Through this innovative, we can create our software through CMMI. And prototype. And finalized, we are going to do the running process with the prototype. We have done the model, right? So that's the model. We have done the framework, combination with the CMMI. Along with this, the design thinking principle, we are getting a small scale prototypes of the new process. And the last one, creating a quickly based feedbacks and performance will be there in the prototype. And the last one, testing. Through this testing, we can select the project along with the bugs and defects and the problems, and it should not be repeated again and again that, and the satisfaction of this problem has to be done for the stakeholders. And the last one, the continuous testing and feedbacks is very useful for design thinking process. So CMMI used in the design thinking to redact project problems, and they can go along with the life cycle further. And deep explanation and benefits and challenges of CMMI. So benefits, first one is flexibility and second one is innovation. And second point, stakeholder needs. What stakeholders need, we are giving to them. And third one, creating adaptability with the market shifts and again routine with the market rules. And the challenges, through this thing, we need to balance the rigorous process and creative approaches. And second point, through this establishing the organizational points and structures will be So communication across the driven and overall stakeholders will be helpful for us. An example for this. So apply design thinking to their framework will be very useful for this prep. And second point, that is the issues, what are framing and iterative should be done and addressing, improving the process for that section. And collaboration and increased feedbacks will be helpful. And the last one, detect the defects and the problems. And keep away thinking of forecasting CMMI and improving the user-centric process. And the third one, rigorous and adaptable will be there for the organization. And the last one, drive quality and process of efficiency will be there. So this is the question and answer for this CMMI process, and thank you all.